it's the most disappointing I've been in 34 years in the NBA. I can honestly say that. That performance was absolutely ridiculous. We didn't play hard. We didn't compete. We gave up 19 offensive rebounds for, 37 points or some astronomical figure. We didn't guard the ball. We didn't guard screen and rolls. We didn't follow the game plan. All of those things. And to be honest with you, it's the most disappointing game that I've been involved with. No competitiveness whatsoever. And then we got those guys out there talking about, when you have, just go ahead, ask questions. That's fine, because I don't want to get into it anymore. I think anybody out there that watched the game understand that performance right there was absolutely, it was just ridiculous. I don't know any other words to use, because we didn't compete and we didn't do anything. We didn't move the basketball. We didn't attack them. We didn't stop their drives. We didn't stop their screen and rolls. We went over a couple of simple plays today, and we didn't guard them at all. So, yeah, I'm totally disappointed, and everybody in this building should be disappointed.
Alvin, were you able to share that same kind of message to the locker room after the game?
Yes, I did. I made sure that I did. I'm telling you guys, you can't get a reputation in this league of being a team where you can come into their home gym and do what they just did to us. I'm just telling you, it will stay with you in the NBA. If you let teams come in and do what they did to us, they basically toyed with us. And we're not that team. We're not a team that people should come in here and be able to toy with. So, yes, if you ask me if I'm upset and disappointed, you're damn right I am.
You did mention, the offensive rebounds in 19 and then the 35 points that they got on second chance point. But the points in the paint, Coach.
We never stopped them. So the offensive rebounds and the points in the paint they were all in the same situation. They shot it and they got it back. They had the ball in the paint the whole night, and so when they missed it, they just got it back and put it back in the basket. And so we never stopped them. We never got into the ball, and we never made them feel us. And I think Doug said it every night up here. When he was coaching the team, they have to feel you. They can't play in an area where they don't feel you. And by that, you have to get into their body. And they've got to understand that it's not going to be straight line drives to the basket. And they never felt us the entire night.
More out of these guys that they've invested in and put so much time into over the past, say, 3-4 years?
There, at some stage, there's got to be a sense of pride, individual pride. It can't be on the coach, it can't be on the GM, it can't be on the secretaries, it's got to be you. You have to go out and compete and do it yourself. And as a coach, I got to find the guys that will do that. That's supposed to be my job, to put guys out there that will compete. And we're not passing the blame off, because it's all of us. When you have a performance like that, it's everybody that's associated with this. But we have to have people that wants to go out and compete, and they got to have pride. You got to have self-pride. You got to look at yourself in the mirror and say, did I do everything that I possibly could tonight to help this team win? And if you did that, then fine. But if you didn't, you have to ask yourself why you're not doing it.
Alvin, after Fox had that dunk, there was a lot of energy in the building. The team was only down 3, and then Memphis quickly went on a run right after that. Do you think that's the type of moment when the team needs to recognize the sort of energy from the fan base and really try to feed off that?
I think you're right. I mean, it was. The building was electrifying, and in that particular moment. Now, for us to keep that energy in the building, then we have to find a way defensively to stop them and go down and score again. It's like I said, the only way you get back in the game when you're down is that you have to do it on misses, not on makes. If you're exchanging baskets with them the rest of the night, they still win. So the only way you get back in the game is that you have to come up with stops and run out, and you have to have plays like that. But the fans were great. The fans, they hung in there with us and stuff like that. And, they could have bailed on us early in the third. And they tried to keep the energy in the building and stuff like that. We have to use that energy that they've given us, and we have to do things. We have to do positive things for them.
Coach Gentry, another issue that this organization have is giving up career nights, season highs. I don't think any of that happened tonight, but Bain, I think he almost had another career night. But is it an issue that the team has an issue with mental toughness? This is something else that Doug also shared with us too, from top to bottom too, as far as going out there and playing. Do you think they playing tough enough mentally in their mind to go out, to set out, to go out and accomplish and execute these game plans?
I don't know if anyone can answer that question except the individuals, I mean, what is my mindset when I go out on the floor? What am I trying to get done? Am I helping the team? I don't know how you can say anything other than ask the individual that. And if you ask the individual and he says he's doing it, then, we got to go back and figure out why we're in these situations that we're in.
Alvin, you guys have had team meetings, you've had players only meetings, but here we are back in the same spot again. Just at what point does changes have to be made?
Well, I don't know the answer to that, but we like the players that we have. We think that we're good enough to win games. Obviously, we feel that way. Everybody feels that way. The coaches, basketball ops people, we all feel like we have the necessary people to win games, but we have to do that on the court, and we haven't done that on the court. And so we have to, as a coach, my job is to continue to try to figure out what combinations of guys can we put out there so that we can accomplish that. That's what I've got to look at. The other part I don't worry about. I worry about who we got here right now. And I like the people that we have here right now, but we have to perform. We have to perform to the level that we can start winning basketball games. And that's the main thing that I look at. That's my job. Anything else, you'd have to take that up with someone else. But my job is that we have good enough players here to win games. How the hell do we get them to the position where they believe that and that we can win games?